Hello, kings and queens. Yeah, okay, continuing on how the masculines are doing today, their energy, checking in with their energy, and then we'll also get a couple of messages as well at the end. Yeah, okay, so first of all, I had gotten these cards, right? So courage, back and forth, and family. So yeah, what I got was that the masculines are right now, like, I feel like they're feeling really positive, high vibes, high energy, and yeah, a lot better. Like, I feel a lot better than I usually do. So I feel like that's because of this courage, right, that they are gaining. But like I said yesterday in the reading, they are still continuously being back and forth right now, right? So but the good news is that he is gaining the courage to proceed forward, to go get the life that he really wants, right? And that life, of course, includes his divine feminine, because nobody makes him as happy as his divine feminine. So yeah, but unfortunately, he, like, this goes a lot, especially for twins that are still in where their counterpart, you know, the divine masculine has children, has a family, is married, for example, or just together, that he still has to figure out how to make the changes, right? But that's what this courage is coming in for. So those cards I got from the Quantum Oracle. But now I want to check in. I got this new deck. It's this Outset Egyptian Oracle. So I wanted to see what else we can find out about their energies today, and maybe why are they so back and forth still. Yeah, so let's see if we can get more insights. Dear masculines, how are you doing today? What is your energy? Why back and forth? Why are you going back and forth? Okay, we have two, I believe. Okay, so we do have Anubis, number 3, guide and protector. And we have Outset, number 4, alchemy and healing. Okay. So yeah, from this one, I'm definitely getting they're preparing, right? Like, they're ready to come forward, about to be really, because like spreading the wings already, like ready to fly, right? And looking straight in your eyes, looking forward, like, not yesterday it was like looking downward and kind of like thinking, but this is very powerful energy here, right? Like, very determined, and leaving the past behind. That's what I'm getting from, like, this house, this gate being behind her, right? Ready to step out of it, ready to step forward. So yeah, that could be that courage that came through, right? So a lot of them are ready to leave their family behind. It sounds terrible, but yeah, right? And that's why it's taken so long too, because he doesn't just want to leave them, right? He is a good person. He wants to make sure that they're taken care of, that they have the finances that they need, right? And just that everything is harmonious. Of course, if he does have children, he wants to continue to see them and things like that. So yeah, but I feel like a lot of them are ready. They have done the work, they organized everything. They're now ready to come forward and reach out to their divine feminine. And then we have Anubis, guide and protector. Yeah, so I'm getting that, of course, this is a spiritual journey, right? And that it's protected. So this journey is protected. Your divine masculine is protected. In whatever he needs courage to go forward, he has protection from source, from his angels, from his higher self. He has like guides leading him, so he knows which step he has to take next, you know. So he's not alone on this journey. He has like help from his higher self, source, and everything. And so yeah, and I feel like I'm getting this peaceful, restful energy, right? So I feel like a lot of the upheaval, the craziness, the organization, the figuring things out that has been done, and now he's ready to come forward, right, and leave his past behind and like really step into his future, which of course includes you, Divine Feminine, right? Okay, and then we have another powerful deck, the Shaman's Dream Oracle. So yeah, I just feel like this really high vibe energy today, so I want to bring in these really high vibrational spiritual decks to kind of connect. Okay, Divine Masculines, what else can we find out about your current situation, about coming into union with your Divine Feminine, where you're at on your journey? What can we find out? Okay, so we have Me Talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So that's great. That is so great, right? Because we had been getting the whole time that they really need to take care of themselves, right? Like a lot of self-love was needed. A lot of, yeah, because if you don't love yourself, right, then you don't think you deserve the love from the Divine Feminine. And so they really needed to come into alignment with self-love for themselves. So yeah, we've been getting that a lot. So I feel like this is really great news that a lot of them have realized their own worth, right? That they are worth your love, that they are worth more than what they, like a karmic relationship or a karmic job or, you know, an addiction, right? Like they're realizing, I am worth more than this. Like I am worthy. I am worthy. That's what I'm getting really strong. I am worthy. I am worthy. And then we have the wall obstacles. So let's see what I can get. So yeah, I guess that's part of this back and forth energy, right? So it's really good news. They're getting, realizing that they're worthy of your love. But some masculines might still feel really stuck, like in the darkness. So some still have things to figure out, you know, how to get out of this situation. Yeah, so let's see what else we have. Stranger curiosity. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I'm kind of getting that he is curious about source energy. So, you know, we got the last few weeks like that he's been getting major downloads, like realizations, activations, awakening, that he's really, really spiritually awakening. And that's kind of what I'm getting from this, where he's like, you know, the lights, he's like exploring, he's like, what is all of this? You know, this is new to me. It feels right when you awaken, it does feel right, but it's also kind of frightening, and depending on how far you are in your awakening, a lot of things change, like your body feels different and all kinds of stuff, right? So I feel like he's kind of exploring his new self right now, right? Like, who is he really now after the spiritual awakening? So yeah, he is, yeah, coming out of the shadows. That's kind of what I'm getting. So like he has followed the light, right, that source, and of course his Divine Feminine, and now he is like really ready to explore his new self, to rediscover himself. Like, who am I? Like, I know I'm a spiritual being in a human body, but what is all of that really, right? So I feel like he's really in a self-discovery phase right now. Stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. Yeah, again, I don't really go so much with the words, but look at that image. Isn't that what I just said, right? So that he's really becoming the spiritual being, or realizing he is a spiritual being in a physical body. And the body I'm getting because he's sitting down on the earth, grounded. So yeah, I think that's really what is going on right now with them. So this is great news. So they are definitely awakened, at least most of them. And this is number 6 also. 5-1 is 6, right? The divine masculine. So yeah, I feel like they're very connected to source now. They're very spiritually awakened, and so it's really just a matter of time now when they find their way home to their feminine. Okay, so let's see what we can get from the Yin Yang Oracle, and then we do the Twin Flame Oracle and then the messages. Yesterday we only had 1 card, so let's see from this deck. Let's see how it goes today. Okay, what else can you find out about your situation, your current situation you're in? Okay, so we got air, Ace, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that could be meaning a special message for those signs. But what I'm also getting is like the breakaway, right? So yeah, definitely breaking away from the old and stepping into the new, becoming who he's really meant to be, becoming the spiritual being in a physical body. That's definitely currently happening with him. Separation, longing, yeah, and that of course makes him miss you, right? That's what we had yesterday too, like you're crazy on his mind. He's missing you so much, and yeah, he's missing you. Epiphany, breakthrough. Great, yes. Yeah, again, that light, right? The light is source, the light is this divine feminine, and he's like, so yes, he's so happy. I feel like that's what I've been saying, right? Like I feel like this happy energy. It's like, yeah, I felt also this morning as if a weight was lifted off my shoulders. So that's what I feel like they're going through right now. They're feeling refreshed, renewed. They're like realizing, oh my God, life is so much more than I thought, right? Like, yeah, I feel like they're just so happy. Cycles, completion, change, yes. Yeah, definitely. Even though this image is a little bit frightening looking with all the paint all over her face. But yeah, like, but that's really the journey, right? Like this is how you feel going through the spiritual awakening, right? It's like, it's so intense. And I feel like that's what she's been through, right? What the masculine just has been through. He just came out of his cocoon, right? And now he's becoming this beautiful butterfly. So yeah, pay attention and see if you see butterflies around today. That could be him sending you a sign that, yes, I've done my spiritual awakening, I've gone through it, and I feel so great now. Okay. Then the Twin Flame Oracle. Okay, what else can we find out about your spiritual awakening? Where do you stand right now? What does your divine feminine need to know? 1 card, and it's ego. Wow. Yes. So I feel like this goes with the completion, right? Like he is done with his ego. He's leaving his ego behind. He's stepping forward now, looking straight at you, looking forward, ready to come forward. So yeah, divine feminines, a lot of you can really be ready. Like I feel like a lot of you will receive communication, messages, you know, any way he can contact you, and or even you get into union if you're already in communication. So great messages. Okay, now let's get some truths he wants to let us know. And yeah, with the back and forth energy, there could of course be some messages that are still kind of darker, but let's see. Okay, what messages do you have for your divine feminine? One. Okay, this one says, I left when I saw you with someone. Yeah, so this could be very specific to somebody that, yeah, I guess he was jealous, you know, and had his feelings hurt. Yeah. So, because he thought, right, before his awakening, I think this is like a past, himself speaking from the past, right? Because, I mean, it says, hey, I left when I saw you. So definitely in the past, but I guess he's just explaining that with the ego card, right? Like that, he just felt like he's not good enough for you, and like maybe I should just let her be, right? Maybe she's better off with this person. So yeah, a hide behind material things. So yeah, again, like I said, it could mean depending on where your masculine is at. A lot of them I feel like are ready, but some are still having to go through the spiritual awakening or finish it completely, go through it. I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah. Again, I feel like that kind of goes with this one, but I left you when I saw you with someone. So yeah, he definitely was like, yeah, I cannot do this. I think she is better off without me because I'm not good enough for her, right? She's amazing. She deserves better than me. So I wish I had treated you better. Yeah. I wish, you know, like I just said, she deserves better than me. Exactly. So yeah, he feels that he has, yeah, like his ego is still in a way for a lot of the masculines, right? They're still needing to take care of themselves, self-love, really forgiving themselves, right? We as feminines, we've always forgiven them anyways. And finding out the truth crushed me. So yeah. Yeah, I wonder if that could also be that other person, right? I left when I saw you somewhere else. So he's like, oh gosh, see, she has moved on, and I know she's better off without me. I wish I wouldn't have done what I did. So yeah, so a lot of working in his mind, you know, a lot going on, a lot of processing he's doing right now. Okay, I feel like I'm supposed to shuffle these again because these were really heavy cards. But I feel like this was kind of like an explanation of why he is where he is. And yeah, so let's see. I feel like there's more. Okay, what else would you like to say? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yep, I love you. Yeah, I felt that was still coming out. So I feel like he was really just explaining what happened and why he kind of stepped away, right? And that's because he just didn't feel worth of your love, but he just loves you. He loves you so much. And yeah, so yeah, divine masculines watching, we always forgive you, right? You're always in our hearts. So we love you too unconditionally. It's an unconditional love. And so you don't have to worry about anything that's in the past. You know, just come forward. There's nothing to be afraid of. Okay, and then we'll do last, a love message. Okay. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So yeah, I kind of felt that earlier too, like this sexual desire for the divine feminine. Yeah, so a lot of them feel really hard towards you right now. So yeah, but I feel like it also means that they truly feel who they are only with you, right? Like you complete them, you guys are one. And he realized that. So if you ever have had any sexual contact already in the past, then he knows that, right? And it's still on his mind and he cannot forget that. And if you haven't, but you might have this crazy pull towards each other, and yeah, But so I feel sexual union is definitely coming for a lot of you. And then we have this. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Yes, I think that's a great message, because with the bathtub image that we had, right? The divine masculine is cleansing himself of the past. He's cleansing himself off of his ego. He is like really stepping into his spiritual awakening, really aligning with it, getting to know his body and everything. So yeah, I think this was a really great reading, good news all the way, I feel like. And a lot of you can get ready. Like, I feel like you're gonna receive messages, get into union, even some of you sexual union. So yeah, if this reading resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, and yeah, like it, subscribe, and then I'll talk to you all soon.